Alright, what's up everybody? We are on episode 18 of Fate's Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, which is called The Beginning of the Circle. Yeah, you can say what you want about this show, man, but things are definitely not playing out as traditionally as I would say that they did in Fate Zero, right? I've always talked about how Fate Zero had this really nice build-up, and then as soon as you kind of got to the midway point, it's like it essentially killed off one character after the next, episode after episode, until you could kind of see that light at the end of the tunnel. You could kind of see like, oh, this is where it's all headed, I guess, right? Like you could see the crossroads or something. You could see what those final parties would be, and even kind of make a prediction how things would play out. Though I will say that the final episode in Fate Zero really surprised me with the way that it not only set up this show, of course, but that it was actually in that way kind of almost unsatisfactory to a certain degree, right? Like characters did not get the definitive endings, and of course the war was never fully the war was never fully ended. The reward was never realized, and so again, you create the setup for then Unlimited Blade Works right now, but the order in which characters are executed, I guess is just the best way to put it, is completely against all expectations. And I guess the first signs of that already were that we saw, of course, Ryder as a character get introduced to us. I don't even know how many episodes back, but she almost instantly died, right? Because she was killed by a caster, and it's like she didn't even really get to play a role whatsoever in the show. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, yeah, that's weird, especially knowing that Ryder in Fate Zero was like my favorite servant, of course. And so now seeing what the new Ryder servant was in the show, it's like, well, we didn't even really get to learn anything about her, right? That was like a first sign, but then, yeah, the second sign actually came very recently, of course, with the death of Ilya and Berserker, who I thought were going to be playing such a larger role and were probably going to be joining our side. And, it was all looking up. I've talked about it now, I feel like 2 episodes in a row already, but that's because that episode made such an impact on me. And they're gone. And then the one prediction that I've basically been making now for a long time, or the one, what I've expressed to you all as far as like the long-term, the long-term story that I kind of foresaw, the direction that I foresaw we were headed in, is like, oh, Caster is basically becoming our like main villain, right? And she's expanding her group, I guess you could put it, right? And she's getting more people on her side, with Saber, who she took captive, with Archer, who decided to join her, Kuzuki, of course, there, who we've yet to learn a lot more about. And then they killed those off as well last episode, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so thrown off guard by it all. Like, I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's also just a little bit surprising. I mean, I thought, honestly, there was more to be learned about Kuzuki. I will say that, like, Kuzuki never really, to me, seemed like the most interesting characters, or like, oh, when we do get his story, like, that's really gonna blow me away or something like that. No, I wanted to get that more, of course, from the other kids, like Ilya. Yeah, and everybody else, basically, right? With Kuzuki, I never had those vibes so much. With Castor, we actually already got quite a bit of backstory in recent episodes. Not only how she was summoned, but of course there was also a little bit told about her character's backstory, I guess you could say, right? In like the Greek mythology or whatever. And it's funny because I actually just looked up on Wikipedia a little bit of a summary of Medea's life, right? Because it's like, I remember that they mentioned a couple episodes back a bunch of like family tragedy had happened, but as per usual, it like goes by in a couple of sentences, and there's just no way for you to fully process and remember it, as you're now several episodes further in again, and several weeks later since watching that. So I actually saw there how, yeah, Medea's story is actually very tragic, and she killed her own brother, I think it's said, to help someone out called Jason, who she ended up marrying, and she basically fled where she came from with the guy, had children with him and stuff, but then the guy in the new city that they arrived at, the guy actually decided to leave her and decided to marry the daughter of the king, or I think that's what it was. Because he figured that for his sons, that would be the better thing. It's like they would get higher status or whatever, right? And then Medea was forced to like flee. And so she basically came up with her own revenge plan of not only well, actually, it's funny because she doesn't even go after Jason himself. She goes for the daughter of the king that Jason ended up marrying, as well as their sons. She killed them as well. Medea killed her own sons that she had with Jason. She killed the new wife Jason got just to leave Jason alone there with no legacy and no heirs or whatever. And then apparently what happens to her afterwards is a little bit vague and nobody really knows. I mean, it's mythology, so it hasn't actually happened or something, right? It's like a story that's shared, but still, might be some truth to it. Who's to say, right? That's what makes mythology awesome. But again, she's a character who, for as, you know, like you can never root for Castor, of course, in the show. But there can still be backstory there that makes you kind of feel bad for her too, right? I think that's very much a possibility. And Castor's one of those characters. So even when she was summoned here for the Grail War and seeing how she was basically treated by her new master and stuff, right? Or, well, basically the old master, I should say, because Kuzuki was the new master. That was kind of fucked up too. And, you know, by the end there, as Kuzuki actually, that's the other thing that I got so clearly proven wrong about. Like, I don't know if I read the situation just wrong, but it really seemed like those two actually might not have trusted each other as much as it seemed at first. You know, because they were like purposefully not letting each other know about, you know, the place getting attacked and, you know, like small details or whatever, strategies, this and that. Kuzuki was learning information, but he wasn't telling Castor about any of it. I didn't understand what that was about. But then Kuzuki in the end does actually... actually, it's the other way around. Castor throws herself in front of Kuzuki to protect him, right? To literally save him. And she admits that her wish already basically has been granted. And I don't know what she actually meant with that. You know, I tried to understand that. That's also why I looked up the backstory. I guess what it's simply about is like, oh yeah, Kuzuki in the end was there for her or something, right? Or just wanted to help her out. She actually found a true ally. She found somebody on her side, whereas her whole, you know, like her whole story so far has just been marked by betrayal, I guess you could say, right? Not only in Greek mythology, but then also, again, with the other master that wanted to do away with her and stuff. So, yeah, but then again, I mean, Kuzuki, of course, gets attacked too. It turns out that fucking Archer has been playing a Trojan horse all this time, although not really either, because he doesn't want to fully... Well, I guess he still wants to rejoin Rin maybe in the end, but not before actually killing Shiro, because that's, of course, the one part that he disagreed with all this time. It's like, you know, we don't need Shiro. Shiro needs to get the fuck out of here. Kill this kid, basically, right? View him as an opponent, because that's what he actually is at the end of it all. It is a war. There's only one party that can win. That's how he's been looking at this the entire time, right? And so we get into this very fucking weird situation now with just like, you know, I mean, I do so much preparation sometimes, honestly a little bit too much, but, you know, I write down on my, on a Word document, like all the characters that have died, all the characters we're left with, and it's like, yeah, we have Rin and Shiro, of course, together with Saber now, who I presume will be joining them back. Although, who knows what happens there, right? We have Kurei and Lanza, who up until now have been working together with us, but with Castor defeated, I guess that partnership is done for, and they're going their own way again, right? We've got Archer basically on his own, because Rin is not going to find herself on the same page with Archer anymore, so Archer simply cannot join until they start to agree with this again, right? Shinji and Gilgamesh are still out there. Assassin is out there by himself. And then there's that lingering, you know, that lingering final piece of the puzzle, which I truly wonder if it's even going to come into play anymore or not, because we have 8 episodes left. But what the fuck is the deal with Sakura, right? Like, where are we going with her character? She was there at the start, very clearly, for several episodes. Well, honestly, almost that entire first half we've been seeing her. And we know that she started showing the symbol and everything on her hand too, right? The command seals and stuff. What are we doing with her character? We know from Fate Zero that she was trained this entire time to become this master. And now she isn't, right? Like, she's just not part of this story whatsoever as a master, at the very least. Where is all of this going to go? Guys, let's get into this new episode of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to this show, you'll be able to get early access to all the remaining episodes of the season straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Over there, you'll also, well, you can also sign up as a free member, watch the next 2 episodes already right now. Full-length reactions will, of course, be posted there too, if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. But with that being said, let's dive into this new episode of Unlimited Late Works. Is he gonna propose her to join him, maybe? Should never have become a hero. So what about this whole thing? Like, I have no regrets, and now he talks about he actually does. That's exactly what he's proposing. It's gonna be servants versus masters, I guess, huh? That's what he wants. Yeah, no, that's not in Saber's nature whatsoever. Ah, that's steel colliding. Love the sound effects. Oh shit. Outfit is coming back to her, huh? No need to wear the sexy dress any longer. Nah, dude. I feel like we're gonna be hearing her use that Excalibur one more time. Damn. Every single time. Shiro can't stop himself. He's getting the visions again. What is that weird connection that they share? Nah. I hereby propose. Oh shit! Oh, she's proposing to Saber! What the fuck? Dude, this... this story is going in the most insane directions, man. What about Shiro, though? Is he gonna get maybe assassin later on or something? That's true, but also not really, because Ren has ties. Oh. Oh shit. I kind of feel like you know you're gonna be at risk. There we go, shattered that blade straight away, huh? Fuck yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, now we get back to all that Phase Zero talk. There's so many characters that told her to just let it fucking go. That's a fair point, actually. Okay. Is it time for the reveal then? Hey, man is talking English. Does this mean he's from Britain? One day someone who appear will free you? Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo, that looked like a C. What did he do? Are these the unlimited blade works? A reality marble. Forbidden spell? Oh yeah, I remember a reality marble. I was a mage in life. Wow. The cog wheels and everything. Dude, this looks so fucking cool. Okay. You've seen a lot of swords. As in people you fought? Wow, the culmination of your life's efforts. No. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be fireworks. Humans in the vicinity won't survive it either. Oh my, this man went straight for it. The rules and principles for all the copying. Is he gonna use that projection magic again, or? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Just to, okay. Just to keep burying them, huh? This man is so fucking confident in himself. Wow. It worked. We're out of it. Yeah. Insane. Oh, he took Rin. Nah. Don't split us up like this again. Back to the drawing board. He's like playground after school. Castle. Was he talking about the Einstein Castle? We're using that as our battleground? Wow. Yeah, then we'll just kill her in the process. Out of spite. This shit. Oh, dude. I do need a cooldown period, I'm not gonna lie. This is getting too crazy. Return home? Who are we gonna find at home? How is Fujine even doing at this point? Sakura? Yeah, we tagged. Well, you don't have a pact any longer, though. Gasra's done for, so that's the end of it. Should be. He doesn't, but his master might. Everybody's got their own interests. Ultimate result of the unending quest to help people? Archer?
なら幸せにならないと嘘だ。けどそんな報酬は与えられなかった。代わりに与えられたのは死んだ後も守護者として刺激される運命だ。
Exploitation as a guardian even after his
そんな
death.
ことに気がつかなかったんだろう。現在と過去、そしてまだ見ぬ未来からですら英霊となるものなら呼び出せる。
I mean, that's probably what Archer really has in common with
生きていた町に呼び出されるサーバントがいないとは限らない。
Shiro, huh?
悔しくなる。だってどちらも救われない。
Is he preventing Shiro from going down the same path that he
い
did?
つかの自分を見る側も生前は力がなくて救えなかったけれど、英霊としてならあらゆる悲劇を打破できると信じて、
Oh.
死後の安らぎを売り渡し、
Yeah. Fascinating, dude.
何万人という命が救えると信じきって。けどそんな希望も裏切られた。
When did he learn that, though?
そいつはずっといろいろなものに裏切られてきて、最後の最後に唯一信じた理想にさえ裏切られた。
I mean, wouldn't he have had to partake in previous wars or whatever to get betrayed in that process too? He had this mindset already from the start of this Grail War. So if this is the first one that he would have partaken in, that wouldn't have made sense because he would have come straight off of making that decision to be a heroic spirit, right? Or
そんなことはあなたならわかるでしょうに。
そうだな。だがそこにお前がいては都合が悪い。
そう、どうあってもシロを殺すっていうのね、あなた。
ああ、あのような甘い男は
yeah,
そのうちに消えた方がいい。
technically he's still saving him, basically, right? Saving him from doing something stupid. Going down a stupid path like he did.
甘いところが愛しいって思う。あいつはああでなくちゃいけないって、ああいうやつがいてもいいんだって救われてる。けどあんたはどうなの？何度も何度も他人のために戦って、何度も何度も裏切られて、何度も何度もつまらない後始末をさせられて、それで人間ってものに愛想が尽きたっていうの？あーちゃん、体は剣でできている。それが英霊になった後、あんたに与えられた呪文なんでしょ。
Oh yeah, we've heard it plenty of times. Not in Japanese though.
呪いにも程がある。
へえ、驚きだね、父さん。
Nah.
真犯人だったけど、本当にこんなとこにいたんだ。
This man did not show up here. The last place I would have thought to see him.
来客か。
What's the deal with this?
から来たのだがな。
おっと、物騒な真似はなしだぜ。
Yo, are we actually at the
こっ
castle?
ちはお前に用はないんだ。
The basement of it?
何？言っとくけど、お前なんて相手になるわけないんだぜ。
Oh yeah. You don't want to face the other archer.
ブルってんだろ、アーチャー。そいつはバーサーカーだって難なく始末したサーバントなんだ。お前がおじけづくのも当然。
リンが欲しいのか。
Yo,
シンジ。
my guy, what the fuck with
当然じゃないか。
this bitch? Oh, dude.
待て。エミやシロを始末した後ならくれてやる。それが聞けないのなら、サーバントともども消えてもらう。
Wow.
ほう。
Wow, what a threat to make for Archer.
いいじゃん。くれるってんだからもらっておこう。エミヤを始末するまで、トーサカは僕。
Hey, you don't get to make the decisions here though, Shinji.
となると、これは
Lie down.
なら何をしても構わないと思わない？
傷をつけるなというのがエミやシロとの契約だが、黒限が来たのなら、あとは好きにするがいい。
聞いたかよ、トーサカ。お前のサーバント、マスターを売っ払うってさ。
フェイカー。
What the fuck? How do you call him a faker? What the fuck?
シロ、リンは私のマスターです。彼女を救い出すのは私の役目だ。
Oh, don't worry. It's his duty as well.
シロは
逆だ、セイバー。
そ
Hmm.
れはダメだシロ
Yeah, you go directly to save your master.
あいつが何者なのかは多分出会った時から
Known who he was since the moment I met him.
だからこそあいつがしたことは認めない
How though?
あいつ
How
は
would he know?
俺が決着をつけなくちゃいけないんだ頼むアーチャーとは俺がやるその時どうなっても手を出さないでいてほしい
Would he have learned maybe about his character?
あなたが
Through
そう望む
Kuritsugu or something?
私はそれに従いましょう
案外暇なんだなあんた
Who's here?
ちょいと気が変わったな
Oh, okay, Lancer again.
お嬢ちゃんのピンチなんだろ
Really?
ならもう少し付き合わせろ
Really?
目覚めが悪い
シロと
Is this to be trusted?
彼を味方に引き入れたのです
Yeah, they put something in his tea or something. I don't know what they did. It's also so strange because we don't get to see Kirei's side of it. The man is just acting completely on his own. At least from what it seems, you know? I mean, I think he did say he had his master's approval nonetheless, but we don't see any of it. Again. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to all the remaining episodes of the series straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up as a free member, watch the next 2 episodes right now. So, hope to see you there.